Let's get into politics. You talking about how deep you are?
Let's do it.
Not really, really deep politics, but I just had to answer something from some asshole out there. And look, I'm just saying this tonight. Look, we're good on any other day, but you came at me wrong. So if you're subscribing, you ain't watching anyway right now because it's not streaming. So tomorrow we'll be all right when I post this. But dude named Patrick, you need to get your boy straight, man. Gert's talking some shit.
What's Dirty Gertie up to?
Gert's, I don't know, there's no last name, just some dude named Patrick.
Oh, I knew it wasn't Gert. Yeah.
But just in case, you tell him to watch his shit.
All right.
Just let all Patricks know.
You're on alert.
Put your dog on a leash, man. But I'm kidding, Gertie. Dirty Gertie. Now, this is somebody who's talking about our biases, and I'm going to tell you exactly what is wrong with this when I read it. I didn't put it up here on the screen, so I'm just going to have to read it to you right now, but it's short. Our friend Patrick says, you let the media slut-shame Melania Trump, but stay quiet when Malia Obama bumps and grinds at a concert for the world to see. That's not very presidential either, in my opinion. Just shows the bias you, your team, and that your website has. First of all, Patrick, fuck you. You don't
Twice.
Fuck you. No, fuck you 3 times up your ass, man. You do not. How can you sit up here? Thank you like that. Thank you.
Corey, you about to go ahead. Finish that question.
The question's done.
No, you about to ask him.
How can you go ahead
How can you sit up there?
No, that's what I was going to say. Well, now you got me wrong. I was gonna ask you.
I know, he's like, where am I?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm curious now. What was I going to say? Line. Got me on a cliffhanger.
I'm sure it was something to the effect of, how are you going to compare the two of them, the actions of a grown woman who's going to be first lady to a teenage girl who's just being a teenage girl?
That's actually not what I was going to say, but that's a good point.
And the thing is, his that question what he sent in, that is so disingenuous. Because he's asking he's like, how can you let this happen? A, we don't control the media, so that's stupid right there. You're a moron for even asking that part. But the other part is, you, someone who knows English, who can type, who has at least that much brain matter, you know what the difference is.
No,
it's stupid that you would even say that.
Martin, let me clear something up, because I'm not even gonna come at you like that. Because you think I got a bias. You think because you for the black president's daughter, the white guy that you don't like that's running for president, you gonna give her a pass. Let me catch y'all up if y'all don't know. So we have as far as Obama's girl, Malia Obama, she got caught dancing at Lollapalooza.
Caught dancing.
Caught dancing. Somebody, she's the president's daughter, so people are going to be all eyes on her all the time. She was doing some, what they say, suggestive dancing, so she made the news for that. Now, as far as Trump goes, he got a fine-ass wife that used to be a model. And so the New York Post decided to put up some pictures from her past where they had her topless, actually naked, but, they strategically covered up her crotch in some pictures. They have her topless and a couple of photos. They were of lesbian scenes. There's one of her by herself right there. And here's the, first of all, let's just clear this up right now. Where the fuck did you get this from in the first place? We never said we had a bias. We never even talked about either one of these chicks in this context right here. Yep. I never said a fucking thing about either one of these women. This, I'm going to tell you something I'm going to be fair with you about Melania Trump. Yeah, we talked some shit about her. The whole world was doing it. Yeah. I mean, it's, the whole plagiarizing thing where they said that her speech that she was speaking from the heart from was of her own. That didn't come from anything but from me, from my soul. And then she got busted later saying, all right, well, this is almost a section. It's almost word for word what Michelle Obama said at one time. You don't believe us? Put that shit side by side and do the remix.
The values that you work hard for what you want in life.
For what you want in life.
That your word is your bond.
Now, let me just clear one thing up. Yeah, we did make fun of her. But it was just too easy. I mean, the shit set itself up, man. I mean, you couldn't help it. I mean, it set itself up to be edited certain ways.
Yeah.
He will never ever give up. And most importantly, he will never ever let you down.
You know what I mean? How could you resist? You can't have it. But here's later on the show, just to show how full of shit you are, Patrick. Nah, man, you don't want to listen. You hear what you want to hear. We even went in and had to admit that when we saw Obama, President Obama, when his speech was put side by side, don't think we didn't try to argue, but that lasted for a second. We're like, well, fuck, you got us, man. And it was hard because it was spot on, just like with Melania.
I am not asking anybody to take a chance on me. I'm asking you to take a chance on your own aspirations.
I'm not just asking you to take a chance on me. I'm also asking you to take a chance on your own aspiration.
Well, fuck, you got me.
Well, yeah, but his was dun ding ding ding. Ding, ding, ding.
My own aspirations. His is aspirations. So yeah, I mean, and even then we said, okay, look, so we're gonna back off. We're not gonna say anything. Maybe speechwriters just take from everybody. We left it alone. The rest of the world took off with that shit. Even when the speechwriter said, "All right, y'all got me. I did it. I'm gonna quit." But even Trump wouldn't let him go. But we said you got a point. Now, here's the other thing about this. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about two individuals who are really not into politics, just there by association, because the whole fucking political system is full of hypocrites.
Major.
Everybody, and even the best person is a hypocrite just by affiliation. Everybody, some of the most shitty people who do some of the most shitty, ungodly things, they stand up in front of millions of people, smile and say, "Jesus, my BFF." You know, Jesus told me to do this and make this decision. Meanwhile, you know they don't give a fuck about Jesus. You know they don't believe in that. Meanwhile, the most well-intentioned atheists can't run because everybody want to hear Jesus.
It's true.
It's a hypocritical system. And to show you that I am not biased either way, I'm gonna pull some other shit on you right here. These women right here, they're not running shit. Melania Trump ain't running shit.
Thank God.
No, well, yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. But she ain't running shit. She's just married to a dude who's doing that. We had a man in the White House took a cigar tube and stuck it up his intern's vagina. I'm talking about Bill Clinton, Democrat. Monica Lewinsky, people remember that shit. Stuck a cigar tube up this woman's vagina while Stan Lee sat back there and looked, man. Look at this. Stay tuned, true believers.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. Look at him back there smiling and shit. These women ain't running shit. And one person did something at a party, another got a pass. He's running shit. And we let him go. We let him have a pass. He got impeached, but he still got to serve out his term. I mean, I'm not going to look at somebody who's not even involved in the political system and talk down to them when we let a man go for doing some nasty shit in the fucking White House. That's crazy.
He just got caught. They're all doing it.
Well, you got a point right there. There's so many politicians that get caught doing shit. I don't care what I don't care what party you in.
And there's a lot that don't.
Exactly.
That don't get
Probably
caught.
more that don't get caught.
Yeah,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Have people killed.
I guarantee you, half the people, probably more, who talking about they're anti-gay, they fucking some dude in the ass.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
Nothing
them.
is what it seems.
Oh, they getting blown by another dude.
Or they're way into the gay porn.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the shit is crooked. And here's the other thing with this. Melania Trump, like I said, she not running shit. And people talking about, well, I don't know if I want that in the first lady. What? Who gives a fuck, man?
I got a lot more red flags in this first lady than her nudie photos. I'm telling you right now.
And she's fine as fuck.
Yeah.
People like, is that what you want in the first lady? Why not?
Yeah.
Shit.
She's just a figurehead anyway. Why not get some eye candy?
Why not?
Are you surprised?
Yeah. You act like they're going to put a pole in the Oval Office and she's going to be swinging her titties all around the place. By the way, if that's what helps you run the country smooth.
Trump, Kim Jong-un's coming over. We got to get your dance, girl.
Yeah, take that shit off.
Well, but criticizing first ladies wasn't a thing up until recently when they criticized Michelle Obama for showing her arms and accusing her of not being ladylike for doing that.
No,
so that's why this is like, oh, you're saying that's not ladylike? Well, what about this here?
Yeah. I mean, it's all fucked up. Shit, I'm more afraid of the dude that took the pictures. This motherfucker looks like a vampire / anime character.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. You know, a guy took the pictures talking about, they're art, they're just things that show sensuality. Nah, dude, you were fucking this chick. I can tell you that right now. You probably were.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, exactly. Looking like something out of Attack on Titans and shit. But, I'm not worried about that. And the other thing is, first ladies, all they do, well, you know what they get them to do? They get them to run a program where they keep kids healthy.
I can't wait to see if Trump wins. I can't wait to see what her program is.
What her program is.
That's going to be the last thing on my mind if he wins.
Not mine. I want to know.
Yeah, I do too.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's what they're going to do. They're going to give her a health program. She's going to be telling girls, look, girls, you stay healthy, you can be like me. Guys, you keep your bank healthy. Yeah. You can get a girl like me.
True.
You know,
Goals, right?
She'll show all the young girls the proper way to vomit your food so you don't gain weight.
Yeah. Hey, man. Whatever works, right? Solve that problem right there real quick.
I'm doing what Michelle Obama couldn't do.
Just 2 fingers. But
This depresses me.
Oh, don't worry about it. Actually, I'm very happy right now.
Yeah,
but,
she's hot.
No, she's hot as fuck. But I'm not looking for that. Going on over to this other girl right here. I'll even go a little bit. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. What's her name? Malia Obama. She's a teenager. And everybody keeps saying she's doing what teenagers do.
Absolutely.
Except, Pop still is in the White House. Maybe she should have thought about that.
Oh.
That's Obama screaming.
God damn it, we almost made it out.
He's like, 3 more months. God damn, girl.
You could have kept your dress down for 3 months.
3 more months. That's all you, girl. You couldn't wait 3 more.
I know he snatched her ass up and said, girl, what the hell is wrong with you?
That's when he got black on it. Get your ass in here. God damn it.
Get your black ass in the White House.
What the motherfucker? You fucking with my career now, girl.
Like he's walking up, taking his belt off at the same time.
Yeah, man, that's all I'm saying. Pops is still in the White House. She probably could have waited, but she's.
I think they're over it by now.
They are.
Yeah, they are over. I mean, what? She's 18.
Yeah, and if this is
all the girls are out there dancing. It's like maybe 15 seconds of her doing that.
I know.
Which is not. It's not like having a photographer there and a whole crew in lights where you're very purposely taking your clothes off
And fully nude.
Yeah.
This is some asshole with a cell phone going like, "Ooh, I got this."
Exactly.
And if this is the worst thing that she does, then it's
like,
kind of okay.
I was looking at something. It was like of all the scandals that every president has had since like 1908. Every family has had a major scandal. If this is going to be the Obama administration scandal,
take it.
wow. Yeah,
Wow,
Does anybody remember the Bush twins? How they
exactly.
be down on 6th Street getting drunk. And
when they
shit?
were here, right down the street from this studio, laid out on the concrete,
Damn.
and horse shit, drunk. But hey, they were the first daughters. They're cool. Oh, they're just having fun.
Oh, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Only thing Obama's upset about, Obama's like, God damn, girl, at least you could have got some better dance moves than what you got right here. He's like, shit. He's like, come on. Because everybody talking about her like, the worst thing about this? They say the worst thing about this is that she looks like that fucking gazelle from Zootopia. Everybody raise your paws. They saying, damn, that girl cannot dance.
Yeah, I saw something that did say like, well, it looks like she got his dance moves.
Yeah.
Well, she's squished. She can't move all around.
Nah, that's even. I've seen girls do better than that in smaller spaces.
Wouldn't the president's daughter have more security on her than this? Like at all times?
Apparently, unless the security is a Negro on the side. Yeah, there's your security right there. That dude over there. Well, that dude right there. There's your security. He going off.
Have you heard Pat Robertson, the preacher, talk about Melania Trump?
What'd he say?
It's just the way he does that Melania. She's so you can like hear him licking his lips about what a beautiful lady she is, and I think those photos she put out there are art. I wish I could direct you to some of his audio talking
Fuck
about it.
this
you can just hear
man.
the lust coming out of his voice when he talks about her. Yeah.
I think
in real life?
I believe those pictures are art. Actually, as I artfully stroke my dick to them. You fucking asshole. That's why I'm telling you, everybody's a fucking hypocrite. All politicians in every party is a hypocrite. But you fucking fundamentalists, man, whatever suits you that day, fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Fuck the whole lot of you. Wish I could blow this fucking planet up. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
I was like, where you going with this, man?
Will just
Don't
walking
let it
in.
affect you.
Look at the gazelle, Corey. Just look at the gazelle.
Get it, mother.
Yeah, look at the gazelle ass. That's all. Let's look at the people who really have potential to fuck things up, and the people who are really the biggest hypocrites here. The people who are really trying to run for office and say change things for better or for worse. Your boy Trump, well, people try talking about Trump, but Trump, I'm beyond even being mad at Trump. He's bringing some pure comedy right now.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he is Andy Kaufman.
I'll give it this, man. It's the presidential race I've been keeping the most attention to because Trump is chaotic.
I have to listen to that all the time, man, because it's unpredictable. I really had to. It's almost like the show called "What Shit Will Trump Do Next?"
It's like the Joker's running for office. Yeah, I can't wait.
Every time he fucks up, he has another big fuck you ready to lay on that table, man.
Oh yeah.
He did what I thought would be the ultimate sin. I can't wait to tell you how he twisted this shit around. This is some true. Man, this is some true fucking comedy right here. This is the best written comedy that I've seen because it's unpredictable. How you gonna get out of this, Trump? Every week ends on a cliffhanger.
It's like an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
What will they do next?
What will Trump do next? Stay tuned. But he did the thing that I didn't think anybody could survive. He fucked with the veterans, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he thought he had a pass because he fucked with a Muslim veteran. This is the guy right here. He fucked with a hero, Army Captain Humayun Khan. He's an Army Reserve soldier. He's considered a hero. He checked on his platoon while he was off duty. He could have been home or back at his barracks or base, and one of his fellow soldiers, a woman, said, "You don't have to do this." But he decided to go and check on this troop, and there was a truck that came up, and he told his troop to get down while he approached the truck because he sensed danger. And the truck exploded, killing the 2 suicide bombers in there, 2 Iraqi civilians, and killing him. Now, rightfully so. I mean, I'm not trying to have any kind of again, hate to use this word, but no bias towards the Democrats on this, but the guy proved he was going to prove a great point at the Democratic National Convention.
Sure.
And
his father.
His father came in. Mm-hmm. His father, who is Khizr Khan and Ghazala Khan, loved them in Star Trek, but I know Mark. I know. I'm sorry. I know.
That joke has been played out so much.
I know.
Lately.
I'm sorry. But at least I didn't play that Khan shit. But they were at the party
till just now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was sitting on the computer. He was waiting for us to respond better.
I got William Shatner right here. And I'm like, "Nah, Will, abort." Like, oh. But they're at the convention, and he made a good point saying, "Look, this whole anti-Muslim rhetoric, you're talking shit about my son, who is a war hero, who loved America, who sacrificed himself, and I don't think that you know the Constitution if you're saying all this, that you don't think my son who died for this country should not be allowed to be here."
He vows to build walls and ban us from this country. Donald Trump, have you even read the United States Constitution?
I got the shit right here in my pocket. I love that he brought props and everything. He was working that shit, man. I'm surprised he didn't drop that shit like a mic. But, of course, Trump responded to this.
Which the smart move would have been to not respond at all.
To not respond.
Or release a smart response, be like, "Hey, man, I'm glad, I appreciate his service to our country. Sorry for that family." No.
Yeah, like there's no apology.
But he's allowed to get away with shit. He can say anything he wants to. So he pulled that shit out there, giving those backhanded compliments. He's a nice guy, I'm sure. Nobody can ever be a nice guy. They're good people. Maybe, but most of them are rapists and murderers. But he kind of did the same thing to this guy. But look at what he's attacking instead of that guy. He decides to do some low down shit and kind of go around it and attack the guy's wife.
I saw him. He was, very emotional and probably looked like
emotional,
a nice guy
whatever.
To me. His wife. If you look at his wife, she was standing there. She had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say.
Oh,
you tell
golly.
me.
In other words, it was like, how they are.
Yeah.
They control their women. Another scary Muslim thing. Like if she was going to be like, "Nah, we're like, bitch, shut up." He's going to turn around and smack her if she said something.
He's just projecting how he feels.
Well, he's manipulating the people out there. Again, he's working with fear. He's like, you see, You see how those people are? She's not even allowed to speak for herself. And she's like, well, he was working the shit. And really, he's talking about my son. I was sad.
Yeah.
She's like, if I was going to talk, I felt like I would have broke down. And plus, she said, you got this shit. You know? Like he said, he brought props and shit, let him take it. He's the only dude I know can talk about vets in a bad way, get criticized for it, and still get a Purple Heart.
He can literally say any fucking thing.
say anything.
Yeah.
You know, something very nice just happened to me. A man came up to me, and he handed me his Purple Heart.
And I'm sure a lot of vets
Now,
like, give it back.
I said to him, is that like the real one, or is that a copy?
No, making some
Do you
jokes
even
and
know
shit.
what that is?
And he said, that's my real Purple Heart.
Now, see, y'all were talking. Be quiet. Be quiet. Because y'all
Literally?
got to listen to this shit. Listen, I'm going to play it one more time, and y'all be
All right, wait, he
quiet.
drives me
I know, be
crazy.
quiet. God damn it.
And I said, man, that's like big stuff. I always wanted to get the Purple Heart. This was much easier.
Waka waka. He actually sat up there and rubbed that shit in their faces.
Yeah, maybe I would have got one if I hadn't had all those draft deferments.
Yeah. Maybe you got injured while draft dodging. You know what I mean? He actually took a Purple Heart and said, yeah, thanks, fuckers. You know, I didn't have
cool, I guess.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, right.
No, he said, thanks, assholes. I didn't have to catch a bullet like you did.
Yeah.
Basically.
I didn't have to do the hard shit that you did.
He was treating it like one of those little bubble toys you get at a grocery store. This is cool, I
Is it,
guess.
Yeah.
Is it real?
Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. Thanks.
Somebody on Facebook today said he thought that was something that Prince gave out.
I'm not a fan of his, but thank you.
But hey, that's good. It's
Well,
Purple
plus,
Badness. I
even
love this
when-
music.
When you come to the beginning of it, like somebody gave him this Purple Heart, and he didn't bother to remember the guy's name.
He didn't remember the guy's name. Now anybody else would have said, you know what? I can't accept this because I didn't put the sacrifice forth that you did. This would have been a point to thank all veterans out there.
But his initial reaction was he thinks he's alive.
And show how humble
Yeah.
he is. But no, he's like, yeah, thanks, motherfucker.
What was his name? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some guy.
I mean, you
Who's
know,
the fucker that gave it to him? I want to know.
the only thing that's missing is if he looks at it and he's like, yeah, anyway, so vote for me. You know, throw that shit over his shoulders. And you know what? And they still loved him for it.
Yeah.
Talk shit about Trump.
Well, they don't all love him for it.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit too late right now. Anyway.
Well, it's not too late. They got till November.
Man, we're at that point now where either you're going to vote for him or you're not. I mean, there were veterans out there who were like, you know, trying to sit up here and condone this shit that he did.
Yeah.
You know, they said, well, what he really meant was. You
Yeah, I
know.
know. I get that all the time from people. Well,
All
I
that.
think he means this. No. Well, I'm sure he's not prejudiced in his heart.
Yeah. It's always that. But what he really meant was.
So you're speaking for this
Yeah.
60-year-old man now.
Well, the media twists what he says. Like, no, I'm looking at it directly what he's saying
Yeah.
into the camera.
Most of them are rapists and murderers. Well, what he really meant. Well, how can you spin that shit right there? Well. For his Purple Badness right there, gone, man. You know, it's not more we can do anymore. I mean, at this point, you're either gonna vote for him or you're not, and who gives a fuck? So,
Well, I mean, because I was listening to interviews with veterans, and they were upset that he was even getting into a Twitter war with the Khans, the way they had to make another video so the wife could speak to explain herself.
yeah.
And they were like, why is he even still talking about this?
Fuck him anyway. You know,
It's a Thailand trip.
shit. I've already bought my shackles.
Damn. They got rhinestones in it.
I've already whipped myself a few times to get used to it. I've been out there picking some cotton in the hot sun. You know, I'm already ready. You know.
I know. It just makes me sad we have to lose Sammy and Ray.
Yeah. If it makes anybody feel better, I've been digging at Underground Railroads to Canada. So we'll see what we can do.
You could have just walked across the border.
There's a wall there. We can't go in.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.